Hello, my name's Matt Malvitz, and I'm with the Kunes RV Suamico Service Department, here to talk to you some points and tips on your winterization. One of the big things that I would like to cover today is the importance of making sure that all of your unit's water capabilities have all the water out of them. One of the biggest things that we run into in the springtime is that, say, similarly to this with an outdoor shower, people will, I never use it, so I didn't winterize it. Contrary to what you believe, it is imperative that all your water facilities do have all the water out of them. Just because you don't use it doesn't mean water hasn't gotten to it. These systems are all tied together with their water, so when water is put on board, it goes everywhere, including places that you may not use. So when you're draining, you do want to make sure that all the water is out of this, and then when you are putting your antifreeze in, or if you are taking it here to Kunes RV to get winterized, we will open these up, inspect, make sure everything has water out of it, make sure that that pink is dripping through the faucet and everything, because then that indicates that it has truly been winterized. So again, one of the big tips is make sure, even if you don't use it, and that includes spray ports, that'll include outdoor sinks, if you have that, the shower, they also need to be winterized and drained to ensure that nothing will break or crack in here, because if something does freeze in here, it will break. Most of us know that a lot of this stuff is made out of plastic, so we don't want it to get damaged because ice expands. So these will get damaged should water freeze in them. Another tip would be when you get to your water heater. Now this water heater, many of you have, but there are also, in current market, a lot of you may have an electric style water heater, tankless water heaters, anything like that. All water heaters will have a plug. This one has an anoid rod, which you would pull out, and there's a big rod that comes out and it'll let the water come out of here. When you're at the end of your season, regardless of what kind of water heater you have for your unit, it is imperative to pull that plug. Pull it out, leave it right in the tray. A lot of times that's what we'll do. You just see the anoid rod left in here, if there is one, or the plug. And you want to make sure that theoretically air can get in there, because all of your water lines throughout the unit, if water for some odd reason does get trapped in there, it's going to expand. So if air can move and get out, which is what this is allowing us to do, it will prevent things from busting on you. It's just a tip to help in the winter months things not go wrong. So having this open will help you. For those of you that leave your bypasses completely closed and everything like that, same premise here, because if any water gets trapped in here, it can cause damage to the metal tank. So you don't want antifreeze obviously to go through this, because again, this is your water heater, and if you do get antifreeze through there, a simple flush will take care of any problems, but you do want to prevent antifreeze from getting into your water heater. But again, the big tips are, when you're winterizing your units, to prevent spring damage when you come back into the unit, is make sure every faucet, whether it be the washer and dryer, even if you just have the hookups and you don't have a washer and dryer in your unit, you do need to ensure that antifreeze did get through those lines if you're doing it on your own. Otherwise, if you do bring it here to any of your Kunes RV dealerships, we will be able to winterize that. We pull all plugs and we make sure that the antifreeze, quote unquote, the pink, is throughout the entirety of your unit. I hope these tips and tricks help you with your unit and prevent any damages that may occur. If you have any questions concerning winterizations, how they work, maybe you just have a question on exactly what valve to switch over or whatnot, please feel free to call us here at Kunes RV. We'd be more than happy to help you with anything that you have, whether it be winterizations or even just plain service questions.